Hey guys, what's up? Hello, welcome back to another Scuffed IM video. We've got a new personal best on his story, so I didn't think I'd start the episode here, but I just want to flex that. I just got a new PB, and it's only just going to get better. And the last episode, we were just scaling a bunch, and we got the Karen Hard Diary finished, and we also got a lucky Tangle route. But now it's time to get onto a fishing grind. And the reason we want to get in this fishing grind is actually we're kind of low on high healing foods like sharks, and then Tempros is actually a really good option to getting a bunch of high level fish like sharks. So if you take an example, we're currently level 77 fishing right now. So that means we're in the bracket for the 76 to 78 where we can get a bunch of tuna, lobster, bass, swordfish, and sharks. And the 1 in 11 chance to get some sharks is actually pretty good since we're going to get a lot of reward caskets out of this. And we're pretty close to the higher bracket, so that means we're going to get a higher chance of more sharks and more quantity. And soon at 81, we should be getting a lot of sharks every run. And plus we get a lot of passive construction XP and CP from this, so this is actually pretty good. And we also have that chance of the 1 in 8,000 Dragon Harpoon, and we also want to see if we can get this Tome of Water. So anyway, this is just the beginning of a grind. We're going to be fishing for a long time. And also the reason why we want to get higher fishing is because when we do winter tot, the supply crates will actually scale with whatever level we have. So the higher level wood cutting will get higher level logs, and the higher level fishing we get more fish. So more sharks for us. So let's get to it. Checking our Temporos stats before we start, and we only have 160 Temporos kills and 669 reward permits claimed. So we have 0 in the reward pit right now. And let's just see how many we're going to get. I think we're going to go here for quite the while. So do I do a montage? Maybe not, or who knows. And now we board the ship and we wait and we look. This is going to be a fast escape. Oh, I forgot our Dragon Defender. I'll grab it later. You can't have your Dragon Defender out while you have a little rat pole, so we'll just survive just carrying around some rats. And if you don't remember how Tempros works, it's we're going to be catching these harpoon fish, and we're going to be cooking them because we want to maximize points. Or, I mean, we don't have to maximize points because we just want fish XP. Or actually, yeah, we want to maximize our points so we can get a lot of fish out of this. And we're going to cook our fish, take him over to a cannon, shoot Tempros, and he'll be stunned, and then we just poke his life essence with a harpoon. And rinse and repeat, and we're going to do this for a long time. And there's also small little events that you get to dodge, like the big wave coming in, so you have to tie yourself up to the totem pole or the sail on the boat, or these lightning clouds just put fireballs on the map and you can't run through it. Or if you do, you'll just lose a bunch of your fish and some materials. And now everybody gathers here on the other side too to stabby the spirit pool to do damage to Tempros. If we're lucky, actually not lucky, we don't want to kill him the first run because we want to get another chance to get as many points. And each run takes around like 5 to 6 minutes, so we're just going to be here for a long time. First Tempros done, and yeah, I'm not going to record all of these, but we'll see if we can just hit like number milestones at least. Additionally, our XP an hour is actually pretty okay, over 50k an hour, so that means the next level should come in about an hour and a few more minutes after that. But it requires about 10 more hours of Tempros just to get up to 80, but that's not 80 is not even that much XP to get to anyway. We're still early game, honestly. Would you look at that? What is that pet? It's actually Tangle Groot, and everyone thinks it's sick. Nice to have a pet where these people don't have one. No one else here has one, I guess. So I guess I'm just that cool. First level of the grind and 78 fishing. Unfortunately, there's not that much content for me to actually like show while I'm just grinding this out, besides just making fun of or complimenting people's pets like the smoke thermonuclear dust level and the Tempros pet. And we're not even gonna be able to see if we actually get the Dragon Harpoon, which would be really cool here with the reward caskets, but we're not really gonna be pulling a reward caskets until we actually get like a lot more done. What we could do is actually use our spirit flakes, and we can upgrade our angler's outfit that we have on right now to get the spirit angler's outfit. But honestly, the spirit angler's outfit doesn't look good at it anyway, so that's the only thing we could probably do. So this is, again, sorry for the lack of clips, but there's nothing really here to do besides just getting XP gains. Took a while, but we actually finally get 79 fishing, so that also means we're in the new bracket of Tempros rewards. We can get some more new fish out of this, and We're only at 190. Well, if we beat this, it's going to be 197. So we're actually not that far away from where we started. But each run takes around like 5 to 6 minutes. So these actually take a little while. But the XP's coming in, and you know, I'm just enjoying my time. Also, I realize that by the time this episode comes out, it's a few days before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to all you guys, and Happy Holidays for anything else. So cheers. I've probably mentioned it before and done this before, but the amount of dogs and cats around the world, how can you not pet the dog while you do your stuff today? Was just fishing Karam ones in my meanwhile because I didn't really want to do like a hardcore session of Tempros. But we actually grabbed a lot of Karam ones, and I'm gonna say we were running low even though we had 3,000 left, but I caught another 2,000 for us. So eventually we're gonna be doing combos with the sharks and like the turtles and the manta rays we're gonna get from the reward pool. So it's just being nice to have, and I could be doing just barbarian fishing to get more fishing XP, some strength, and some passive agility. But Karam ones will just go a long way, and cooking XP. So it's the long grind. Another weekly tiers of Runecraft, and we got 55 of that, and we still have yet to train it in any other normal means. The next one's gonna go in construction, but maybe not because we're gonna get a lot of planks at this Tempros run. Let's get back to Tempros. It's always really fun to have back-to-back contracts. Like we get our Aladdin time, fix it or pick it up, then we go say we're done, then we get tasked with our maple tree. Back-to-back maybe? And not a back-to-back. Ooh, finally got white lily seeds. We never had them before, and they're actually part of the contracts. So this is actually going to be pretty good. Now we could actually do a contract without skipping. Forgot to record it, but little milestone. 200 Tempros kills. It's only like, what, 39 since we started, and we're averaging 5 to 6 minutes again. Yeah, but 200 is a milestone. And next stop, 300. Another level 80 tour collection. I still can't decide if I like having an abyss here or like an invisible wall and they just have like extra graphics over here. Just the the drop to the abyss is quite worrisome. But living life on the edge, aren't we? And from a while ago, since we got a bunch more charges on Eric's Talisman, we have 378 charges. We have access, or I'm starting to start using it at the Hosidius patch, so we have a new place to get back onto our Herbruns because I've been slacking for a while. So what do we have? We have the Hosidius one. We have Lumbridge Draenor, we have Ardoon, and we have Mauritania. And that's 4 places now rather than just 3, so that's pretty cool. And soon, eventually, we're probably going to be using like the herb patches on mostly Harmless and the herb patch on top of Trollheim, which is undiseasable. So we'll be using like Ranars and Snapdragons up there wherever you are, right up here. So yeah, we'll start to get on those eventually, but yeah, gonna get back on the herb runs and new teleportation method. And we're actually starting to run low on Ultra Compost. We only have a 498 where we are like 700, 800 previously, and I haven't really been doing like watermelons to make super compost, but we could always revert back to doing compost potions and just whatever else we could just fit in here. Or we could start carrying our watermelons and just putting them in here with our volcanic ash, but I don't want to bank every single time and bring watermelons here. Oh, what's in here? And we have just normal compost, so we did use a potion on that, but we need to get more super compost somehow. 87 farming. Yeah. Almost at 4 mil XP here. Actually, oh, we're 300k XP away from our 30 million total XP milestone. So I think I'll just mark out or like call it every time I get 10 mil. I wanted to do one whenever I was gonna like do 1 mil on these lower skills. I don't know if it's important or anything, but maybe I should. I think we hit a recent 1 million something. But oh yeah, almost 1 million Herbler. But maybe we'll start with like 1 mils, and then eventually we're just gonna get to those big ones because no one cares about the small things anymore. It's just the grind. And since I got these caskets from fishing, and we're not on like Slayer grind or like any type of killing grind, so getting these clue scrolls isn't that important. I'd like doing those big unboxings at the very end, like how I do the keys. So let's just open it right now. So we have 2 medium caskets, 2 hards, and let's see what we get. Ancient page, is that a new Armadillo page? And a master clue scroll. A Saradomin page. Darn, that Armadillo page is actually duplicate. 2 duplicates. We could have finished our book of law by now. Hard casket. Duplicate page, duplicate page. One day we'll finish a book. While I was walking back over here to do my little herb run, I just realized that there's this purple thing here, and I read it, and it's disease protection. And actually, since at 50% Hasidi's favor and we have 100 now, all of these allotments here and her flower patch and her patch are undiseasable, so I don't even have to use ultra compost on it. But if I did use it, I'd get a higher harvest from it, so I think I won't do any ultra compost on here. I'll save like an extra compost for anytime I need to use it anywhere else. That's kind of a cool little neat thing I never really realized. Hard casket from our birdhouse run, and we get nothing new. Obligatory genie, and it goes straight onto Herblore, and we're only a few XP away. Also been using my rod as blessing while we're here, and that actually gives us the 6% chance that we get an extra fish, but with no XP. So I can't really tell if I ever get it, but because it's 6%. But you know, when we do get that extra crom one, we just get like these trips a little faster. No extra XP, but more fish. 81 fishing. And actually at 81 fishing, we're in the highest bracket for rewards for Tempros, so that means there's no other higher level we can do to get any like better fish. So manta rays are going to be the highest healing or highest level fish we'll ever get from Tempros now. Doing my herb run, and with cleaning this leaf, we should get 73 herblore out of that. Big milestone for the account, 30 million total XP. We're technically around 10% of the total XP needed to max out every single skill, but yeah, that's not really accounting for like being over XP and getting just the virtual levels after it. So yeah, 10%, big milestone. And next one, 40k. And right now we're at 249 Tempros, and we got 50. Oh, I'm aiming for 300, so 51 more to go. It's like 6 minutes each, so what, like another 6 hours of Tempros? Not that bad. Look at that. We actually have white lilies for this contract. So we never had it until now. What level do you get to enter? You need, or we started coming here at 45 farming, and we didn't get a single white lily until 87 farming recently. 82 fishing. Oh, and we could do minnows now, and that's also a good source of us getting sharks. And we can also do anglerfish, so that another source of food we could do. And anglerfish are kind of cool because we could eat them and can boost our HP above our max HP. So like it says here, at level 93 HP, we heal 22, and if we have 99 hit points, we could use that 22 and get a above to 121 HP. So in the future, this is gonna be like good before we do anything crazy. But till then, sharks, and hopefully we get Ceridome Brews soon. This is rare to me, but I just got like, what, 21 corm or herbs from one herb patch from the Falador one. I think this is the most herbs I've ever got from any single herb patch. And while I've been doing my tree runs, I've been actually leaving a few trees for dedicated stuff, because I know in my farming guild it's going to be switched out occasionally, or if it ever does. So here in Krumja, we're going to leave our palm tree, and I think in Lytra, or Lechia, or however you want to say it, I think I'm going to leave a papaya sapling. Actually, I think I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to leave papaya in the Trinum village because I can just take the spirit tree here, whereas in Lytra, we don't have to redo our teleport crystal every single time we want to visit it. That's going to be a hassle in the future. So, I mean, efficiency, right? This crew of 10 others and I thought we could finish this Tempros run within 6 minutes, but before the system update, but it doesn't look like we're about to hit it. So, unfortunate, I don't think this run's going to complete, but, you know, the captain always goes down with the ship. And there it is. We'll be back in a little bit. I lied. This patch is going to take another 3 hours, so I'm not going to wait that much. So we'll be back to finish this Tempros grind in tomorrow or something. We have like 30 more, so it's like 180 more minutes, so 3 more hours. So it's not that bad. Just like maybe like a day and a half more grinding of the time I actually allocate to this game. A new personal best, and I think if we took like darts or something to get rid of these flowers so we don't have to run around in the whole square, perimeter, proximity of Hespori, we could get a better time. Because I think faster times is just a combat challenge, but we're not really on grind for that. We got some chrono seeds, and I have no clue what they do still. I think it's one of those, whatever this kind of allotment is. About to get back on the Tempros grind, and we got a medium casket, and we get, oh, Zamrock page. Unfortunately, it's not an Armadillo page, but I'll take his new page anyway. Obligatory Genie, and we get it straight onto Herbler. Wait, is there actually snow here? Whoa, wait, Christmas event. Or, not Christmas event, but Christmas pack, I guess. That's kind of cool. How the heck is Karamja a jungle? Snowy. Another weekly tiers of construction coming in for 55 construction, and that's actually pretty useful because, oh wait, we can do hard stash units, even though we don't really do a lot of hard clue scrolls that require those items. But we need 77 or 70 construction to complete Song of the Elves, which will give us access to Priffindis. What? Priffdinus. And yeah. And that should be the last, well, 70 construction should be the last skill requirement we need for any single quest. So we'll get to construction grind soon. And eventually all these tiers of Gothixes will go to tiers of Runecraft. At least they didn't cover the desert in snow, because that just wouldn't make sense, like how Karamja is covered in snow. But back to Tempros. 83 fishing and 300 Tempros kills. We finally did it. That was like, what, 140 Tempros things for like 6 minutes each. Yeah, that took a while with a few hours every single day. But we're finally free from this, and we have a total of 642 permits, and we're gonna go to this report pool and collect them all. And I'll probably show what we get at the very end from it. But what we're hoping for is a tome of water, the dragon harpoon, and a pet would be kind of fun, even though I don't really care about the pet. But the dragon harpoon would be the best thing we want. So I'm gonna spend another like 10 minutes or something like that, I think it should take, to collect 642 permits. So we'll be back and we'll see what we get. 490 rewards in, and we actually get the tome of water. And it's kind of cool because it'll act as water runes for us when we put all of our soak pages in. So that'll save us an inventory slot when we actually use it. And it's also a collection log item. So we're that for now. And oh, we can't do both at a time. We'll put the pages in after. But we have about 150 left. And let's hopefully get that dragon spear out of this. Took a little bit longer than the expected 10 minutes. But we got a bunch of fish out of it. And that little tome of water that we are going to start using in the future for like when we want to do like humidify and stuff like that. But we also got 39 caskets and a lot of steel nails, and these planks are going to be kind of nice for the early construction levels, and a lot of seaweed for when we do super glass make. And these caskets, we should probably get a lot of alcohols, hopefully, or a lot of jewelry. So let me just clear this inventory and just go pop all these caskets open. Put in the pages, and now we have 622 charges of water casts with it. So let's just go to the caskets and let's see what we get. A decent chunk of alcohols and a lot of jewelry and gems for us. And we got these 2 clue scrolls that I think I want to start farming for, because I want to finish that Armadillo God book that we have, and that'll be our best ranged defensive slot for us. But yeah, this actually wasn't that bad of a trip. It just took way too long. But now we just got to go cook it all, and we'll get to the next thing. I was doing the medium clue, and I brought my grapple to go up this little grapple location, and it took my mithril grappling hook. Well, luckily we have like the smithing level and the fletching level to make a new one, but they just took my grapple. Not sure what I did, but we got the Weed Whacker hard combat task. I think it's because we were trying to use the darts on this, and we got it finished super fast. So let's just hope that we finish off this run really fast as well for a new PR. And a new PR by, I think, at least 8 seconds. So that's pretty cool. I think, yeah, that's the new strat. Taking darts for this. And hopefully we should get faster from this. And, ooh, add a seeds. That gives us more harvest when we start planting them. But since we're not really doing like big farm runs, we're not really going to be using any of whatever these seeds are called. Yeah, kill all of his Boreas flowers within 5 seconds. And yeah, we were sprinting around really fast with the darts, and we don't even have to get close for it. So, new strat. And we're actually starting to cook our anything we have to cook actually at the Hosidia's kitchen, because anywhere, or 81 cooking. And if you actually notice, we're cooking in the Hosidia's kitchen rather than in Al-Qarid, because in Hosidia's kitchen you get a 5% reduced chance of burning everything. So no matter what I do, it's always 5%. And we're just going to be grinding all of our low level fish, so like tuna or base to swordfish, and then upwards up. And the higher cooking level we have, the less chance we have with burning. So being here, along with getting a lot of levels along the way, we should have a high net profit of just a bunch of fish for us that we could actually use instead of burnt fish. But I do like my collection of burnt fish that I've stacked up, but it doesn't look like it's going to get any higher than that. I've been cooking for a while and I haven't burned a single one yet, and we got 82 cooking, and we could cook the sea turtles now, but we have to get through our swordfish, our karamwans, sharks, and then we get to our turtles. And the higher cooking, the less we burn. So we won't burn a single bass and we won't burn a single swordfish, but we might burn a few karamwans though. Still got like 7,000 or 7,500 more fish to cook, and we're averaging around 1,200 an hour, and we got 83 cooking. So we're gonna be here for another long time. Moving on to the karamwan because we finished the swordfish, but we burnt our first fish in the past, like, I don't know, however long we've been here already. We have what, 720,000 KXP and 160k in XP an hour, whatever that is. But first fish burnt. 84 cooking. Oh, and we can cook anglerfish now. Small little cooking milestone. We actually did over 1 million XP so far today, and we got more to go. 85 cooking. 86 cooking. And that's the last of our karamwans. Oh, we burnt the last one. That's okay. But we're going to take a break now, and we have 1k sharks and 500 sea turtles. Dude, we cannot cook raw manta rays yet. I think they're 91 cooking, but our cooking level is just going up. And now we don't have to worry about food for a long time. I'm getting better at the Hesporian using the darts, but we didn't get a new personal best. We got the exact same personal best. But let's go finish off our last set of cooking, and what the heck are they? Oh, maple seeds. And let's go finish off our last set of cooking. We're expected to burn at least 20% of our sharks, so that means we should end up with about 800 new fresh sharks. And yeah, we're gonna have a large food pool for the months to come, or even longer. We now cooked all of our sharks, and we could release a bank space. And I think I'm gonna save these sea turtles, and well, can't even cook manta rays yet, but we're gonna save these sea turtles for the future. But now we have a healthy stack of sharks and just a bunch of other food we want to use in the future. And with that, that ends this long grind that we did. Unfortunately, we did get that 1 in 8,000 dragon harpoon from Tempros, but this took way longer than expected. And now with all this food, I think we have 10 quests left, and we should try finishing all the quests, with the hardest ones going to be Monkey Madness 2 and Dragon Slayer 2. And then after that, who knows? So, with this healthy stack after this long grind, Merry Christmas if I don't say anything by then, and I'll see you in the next one.